Hello everyone, my name is Samyadeep and I help you develop skills so that you can be better and grab on the opportunities that you are looking for. Well, as we all know, the process of getting a job can sometimes be little overwhelming and challenging. The very fact that the interview is scheduled gets you into a different kind of a mindset. And on top of that, there are several rounds of the interview. One thing that you need is the right approach and the right set of mind. But before all this, what is the first step that you need to get started with getting a job? Yes, you got it right. I'm talking about the process of applying for a job. Just like giving the interview, you need to have the right approaches while you are applying for a job as well. Now, if you are a working professional and if you have got yourself associated with the process of job search for some time now, then you will obviously know some of the processes. But I am here talking about the students. You might be a fresh grad or you might be getting graduated real soon. I can understand. For you, there are so many butterflies going around your brains, right? You just need to know how to get started. How do you apply a job? What is the right method? What is the right approach? What is the right mindset that you need to have to apply for a job successfully? Because that is the first step. And trust me, guys, if you are not being effective and efficient with respect to applying for a job, you might not end up getting calls. I have seen so many people around, not only the students, but sometimes even the professionals as well, that even though they are applying for jobs, but they are just not able to get it right. Speaking of which, as you know, I have been practicing in the area of IT for some time now, and I am trying to take a lot of initiatives to help you find the right path. So in the today's session, I am going to walk you through the right approaches, methods, and the right set of mind that you need to have while you are trying to apply for your dream job. So, what exactly are we gonna do? I'm going to walk you through some of the portals where you can go and apply for the jobs that you are looking for. Well, there are a lot of refinements that you can do while you are trying to look for a job. You can have certain requirements or prerequisites as well. And we are going to take a look on all of those. And the best part is, I'm going to give you a live demonstration as well so that you can follow along. But before I get started, I would like to give a small heads up, and that is this demonstration is going to be only for people who are applying for jobs within India. If you are not residing in India or if you're trying to apply for jobs outside India or any abroad countries, then you will have to try some different approach. All right, so let's dive right in. The very first portal that I would like to start with is Naukri.com. I know it has been there since ages, and at least I hope most of you must have at least heard about it. So, Naukri.com is one of the oldest job searching portals that we have. And all of these job portals that I'm going to talk about basically has a different type of instances. One instance is for the job seekers who are looking for job, and the other instances is for the job givers or the recruiters. So we are not going to focus on the instances for the recruiters because that's obviously not what we are going to do, but rather we are going to keep our steady focus on the job seekers panel. So this is how the panel would look like, and I would rather like to take you through to the portal. So as you can see at the top, it is Naukri.com. Please make sure you go to the right URL because I must tell you that nowadays lots and lots of scam activities are happening in this specific industry. A lot of agencies are there who are trying to get some quick money from you because they understand your desperation. They know how desperate you are to get a job, and they are just trying to utilize your desperation, your agony, and your helplessness to get some easy profit. So please be aware of such imposters. Make sure that you are going to the right URL, which is naukri.com. And this is how the interface of the tool would look like. And I would just give you an example search. This example search you can use in any of the websites or the tools that I'm going to help you with today, because those are going to be more or less the same. So the first one is talking about the skills or the designations, or you can possibly look for companies as well. Uh, and you can also see that in some of the websites like in Naukri, it's telling you that which are the companies right now hiring for which location. So you can directly apply on those if you find that those skills are matching, or if those companies are your dream companies. Or else, if you don't see it, then you need not worry. You just need to type in your skill or your designation. So let's say I'm looking for a job for graphic designing or a graphic designer. So I can see that autofill is giving me graphic designing or designer. I can select any one of these. Even I can select multiple as well. So I can probably select graphic web designer. And then if I do not have a constraint for the location, if I'm ready to get a job anywhere in India, then I can simply click on search. But if you are uh, looking for a specific location, then you can do that refinement here as well. Let's say you are looking for a job in Mumbai, or you can also add multiple locations here. Let's say you are looking for a job in Kolkata. So you can mention those things. I'd probably put one more as well. Indore. And then once you are done specifying all of your criteria, you can come over here and click on this search button, and that will basically go to the database of this tool Naukri, and it will give you all the results which of the jobs which are currently available in this particular uh, for this particular role. Now the small pop-up that had come, it is asking you that whether you would like to have notifications or not. So you can click on allow if you want to be notified, or if you want the tool to track your locations. So you can see this is how the job listings would come, and you can just go through, and the one that you want, that you like, you can do some kind of sorting here as well. You can sort by relevance, or you can sort by date. If you do sort by date, then it would show you the jobs which have just been posted right now. You obviously wouldn't want to apply for a job which was posted 22 days ago, or maybe 2 months ago, because there are high chances that the company has already got the candidate that they were looking for. So you should try to apply for uh, the jobs which have been posted recently. So always keep this in mind. Doesn't matter which tool or which website you are going to, try to refine your search, and make sure you apply this right approach. Once you have found your dream job, you just click on that, which will take you here. Sometime it would let you apply from the Naukri portal. Sometime it will redirect you to the portal of the company. It doesn't really matter. All you want to do is just apply for the job. So you just have to scroll down. You can get some more information about the job, the skills which are required, and then you can hit on apply. And then you have to proceed further with the furthermore process, which will include filling up a form, which would just ask for your basic detail. And if you have a resume, that's again another important must-have thing. You should have your resume ready with you, or the CV, and because you would be asked most of the time to upload your resume in a Word or PDF format. All right, now we would move on to the next tool, and that is called Indeed.co.in. So I would just click on it, and I would be able to show you. This is also pretty much similar. Just keep a tab on the URL, that is Indeed.co.in. You can put what kind of job title and where you want to go for. Moving on to the next one, which is careerbuilder.co.in. Here also you need to be a little careful about the URL, and this also gives you a search panel. You can look for the job, skill, designation, and the location, and you can click on find jobs. Moving on to the next one, which is monsterindia.com. This is also one of the oldest ones that you have. And here, once you click on it, it actually expands the search panel. You can put in your skills, or the job title of the company. Here you can put the location, and this gives you another additional search criteria, that is the experience. So if you're a fresher, then put 0 years and then you click on search. And so these are the four job search panel that you can go through. But in the last, the one that I want to talk about, that is way more than just a job search portal. And this is personally, this is my favorite one, and that is LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is not just a job search portal, but it gives you way more features. It's basically a website that you can consider, or you can consider just like a social networking site for jobs, where you can have your profile and you can do networking, you can add people as your connection. But obviously you do not want to go and just do the kind of activities that you do in other social media platform, because it's a professional platform and you can find all the professional personnels over here. So the goal is you can build a solid network with people who are working either in the same domain that you are looking to get a job on, or maybe some of the the recruiters or the team, the recruiting team of certain organizations where you want to be. So that will make it a lot more easier, because you can have your portfolio already in that profile. You can add your skills, you can, if you have got any achievements, you've done some projects, you've got some awards, you can list down all those things, because your achievements or your awards, especially if you're a fresher, can give a lot of visibility when people are looking for your profile, going through your portfolio. And also you can add a lot of skills, because when you have a lot of experienced people in your profile, in your connection, you can learn from them, and that can add a lot of value to your profile when you especially going to attend an interview. You can also learn from LinkedIn. On that, I would do a separate session wherein I will guide you on how you can go study and get some certifications done from LinkedIn, which are valid almost everywhere while you are attending an interview. And one of the other thing that you can do is you can really go and connect with people who are looking for jobs. And sometimes what happens is, the companies, when there is a requirement, before they go and post about the requirement in the portals like Naukri or Monster or Career Builder, they actually go and tell their internal employees that, hey, there is a job opening. Do you have any friends that you know who can come and join us for this role? So at that point in time, if you have a good connection in LinkedIn, so then you can imagine if you have 100 people in your LinkedIn profile, then all these 100 people are, if they find any openings coming in their company, they can come back and tell you that, hey, there is an opening in my company. Would you like to apply for the interview? So that way you are able to generate a huge amount of possibility of being notified even before the other people are getting notified from job portals like Naukri and all. So that is a really amazing feature that I love about LinkedIn. And I would just like to quickly take you through LinkedIn just for once to make you see how does it look like. And so you can get certain amount of idea. This is how LinkedIn would look like. You would have to go ahead and sign in, or you have to log in. And I would just quickly log in to show you how exactly does it look like. This is how your profile would look, and this is highly intuitive, and you can really go ahead add about your achievements, about the jobs that you have done or the skills that you have. So that was all for today, and I really hope that it helps you out to make your process a bit easier of finding a job. If you want more such detail, then follow my blog, which is soumyadeepchatterjee.online, or you can follow me on LinkedIn and come up with your queries. Thank you so much once again for being with me, and I wish you all the very best in your job hunt.